What's good? What's good? I just want to say that Yeet is the GOAT. He is definitely the best new artist out. I don't really listen to new music. I only listen to Yeet, Bryce C. Shout out to Bryce C. I'm just gonna talk about where I am right now. So today it's April 24th, Sunday. I am still in the process of trying things. As you see my layout right now, my layout's a little bit different. I think as I continue to do reactions and stuff, I'm gonna make the reaction bigger and put me in. I don't want it to be me. That's not the focus. The focus is the reaction. So it's stuff I have to learn as I go. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I'm actually putting the time in to do it. But I'm using my time after work, on weekends, this, that, and the third. It's one of those things to where it's if you know what you want to do, you can't wait. You gotta just try it. You gotta do it, even if it's trash. You feel me? Check out my channel. It might look good, but you see there's stuff I gotta work on, thumbnails and everything. My TikTok, I have some corny video. That's just a part of life, honestly. Depending on where you want to be, I don't think you should just do it just to do it. Don't do that. Don't just be all right, it's working for him, let me copy it. There's people out there who could try that, but you know what I mean? That's how it goes. That's what people do. That's why people might dress a certain way. Inevitably, you're going to be influenced by somebody, whether it's in a good way or bad way. But it's I'm just saying, find your own lane. Real talk. Like I said, I'm doing my own thing. It's not original. Everyone does. Mad people do reactions. That's not new. A lot of people did sneaker videos. That's not new. But that's what I'm saying. That's when you're finding yourself, it's okay, you might go down a certain path that you used to watch, but then you're okay, I really kind of like this. That's the journey. For me, it's a journey. You get what I'm saying? It's a journey. For example, with these thumbnails, I just recently got back into Photoshop and stuff. Even though it's a complete ripoff, so expensive, but it's such a, I don't know, I want to get serious about thumbnails and everything, but I know there's other free things that you could use too, that you could do your own research on. But yeah, I've been getting back into just Photoshop and just trying things, and you feel me, it's not perfect. I ain't gonna lie, I think it's fire, but obviously it's shit. It's just some shit, you know what I mean? To show okay, I'm putting in effort. I am trying, Obviously, there are ways you could go about doing it. If you want everything perfect, then plan ahead. Me, I'm the type of person to where it's I want to learn how to do things myself, so that way I'm not out here. Because in this world, you can't rely on people, you know what I'm saying? Everyone has their own stuff going on in life. Yeah, I could go pay someone, feel me? But it's I'd rather do it myself, bro. I feel that, and that you should too, because I have fun creating. I'm not out here trying to do this in the hopes of getting the bag and shit. Obviously, shit, I'm gonna get the bag. Oh, I'm gonna find a way. Of course, you want to be able to monetize your creativity. Let's be real. But if nothing else, this shit gives me enjoyment. You get what I'm saying? It gives me enjoyment. Real talk, you gotta find something that you really enjoy doing. Even if that means the people around you try to be oh, he's changed. He's trying to do this for... Everyone's gonna look at you differently. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, I work. So it's when I work and I'm doing what I do, people see me as just the guy who's doing his job, you know what I mean? They see me as the employee. The people see me as that guy, and that's how it is in life. You don't really know anybody, you just see what they're doing. So it's based on what you do. If you're in school, you're a student, So it's you gotta look at what you want to do, take the action, and it's okay, he's that. If you told me right now, you came up to me, you're a random guy, I don't know you, you told me something, it's I have no reason not to believe you, but I might test it out. So I'll ask you questions so what do you know about this? You get what I'm saying? So you got to figure out what you want to do, then kind of act like you're already doing it, and then do it. Don't act like it as far as trying to trick people, but put it in your head like, yeah, I'm already doing this, and then you do it, and then you're happy like, I'm already doing the YouTube. I'm acting like I already have freaking 100,000 subscribers. You get what I'm saying? I already act like I got 1 million. I act like I'm a freaking Mr. Beast over here and stuff. 80, 90 million, you feel me? PewDiePie. I act like that because it's like you gotta be able to see it for yourself. Everybody else sees themselves in a certain way, and that's where they are in life based on their actions. Like, so that's something you gotta figure out for you. You know what I mean? Even for me, like, I'm inspired by Mr. Beast, I'm inspired by them, but I'm not gonna take his formula, you get what I'm saying? Only because it's like what he does is next level. It's good to have your own style, you get me? It's like copying, you don't have to do that. But obviously, all right, I'm inspired by plenty of people, so it's like there are things I might take, okay, they did that, I see what they were doing, let me kind of do it, but in my own way. That's what it's about, like having your own like style and like, yo, I like creating, so let me add my own twist to it, you get me? But the main thing is just like time. Like, all right, so whether you do it or not, time's gonna keep going. You can't control time. You might just be sitting around doing what you do, time's still going. Yeah, man, it's about figuring out what your time means to you, because this world doesn't care about your time. You know what I mean? Some people don't even care about their time. Some people are just here to do stuff or just go through the motions every day. And so it's really up to you, like how you want to live and just figuring that out for yourself, you know? And just like how you want to be like perceived and judged and whatnot. Just some other work I did, some other stuff, you know, but yeah, man, it's really about you. Like, you gotta create your own reality. You gotta manipulate your own world. And when I say manipulate, I mean create it. Like, make it exist. Like, through the words you say, through what you're putting in your mind, all that. Like, because that's the thing. It's about just your energy, really. If you have the right energy, the right mindset, and you don't let other people try to project onto you or infiltrate what you're doing, you're good, you know what I mean? And it's good to have someone you look up to as well who could, like, you know, talk to you one-on-one type stuff, like, hey, like, you know, you good. You know what I mean? Whether it's a therapist or just somebody, like, you gotta, because a lot of people have things they go through that they bottle in, and then they reach a point in life to where, like, if you don't do it, like, to all the young people watching and just people in general, if you don't do it at a certain age, you might be stuck in your ways. Like, a lot of older people, they are stuck in their ways, and it's just like, it is what it is. Like, that's, can't no one save them at this point. So I'm just saying, if you're young, you know what I mean, you have to really just take time to think about where you want to be, and just like seriously think, man, like, just meditate, pray, whatever you believe, you know, just take time, take a walk, like, put the phone down, stop looking at other people's lives and stuff for a while, and you gotta figure out what you want to do, man. I feel like I just create just because I like doing it, but also I want to discuss things, like, you feel me? I want to be very transparent, like, this is what I'm doing, like, you see I'm not perfect, like, you gotta be able to see, like, and just know, because we live in a world where a lot of people are influenced by what they see, and a lot of mainstream stuff, everything's kind of set up a certain way. They have like a whole team of people trying to get it perfect, using Photoshop to change how they look, or this, that, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, like, that to me is just like, that's not cool, man. You gotta love who you are as you are. You have to accept yourself, and yeah, I'm not saying you can't freaking improve. Like, I think self-improvement's good. Like, shit, get in the gym, do that, you know what I'm saying? Get in the gym, do it. Just don't, I feel obligated to do anything you don't. Like, don't do nothing out of the ordinary, you get what I'm saying? Like, I have to make myself look perfect. Like, to me, it's just like, there's no such thing as perfect, man. It's just about how you feel about yourself. Like, and how you feel about life. Like, do you love people? What's going on? Is there something wrong? Is there something missing in your life? Something in childhood? You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really be real with yourself at the end of the day, because nobody knows who you are. Everybody is basing, a lot of people base things off of like past experience or this, that, and third, hurt, trauma. You feel me? It's important to like try to figure yourself out, man. Like, it'll take time. I ain't gonna lie. It takes time and it takes intent. Like, you gotta be very intentional. You know, you can't be out here. Like, for me, with my channel, like, it may seem like I don't know what I'm doing and stuff, but I'm aware. I know what I'm doing, as far as like I know what I want to do, and I know it's gonna take time. Like, I'm not, the thing why people don't get where they want to be, they're trying to do it today. Like, all right, for example, let's say my TikTok blew up, like my TikTok or something, my YouTube channel. I started getting a lot of views. I started doing this. Someone might see it and they're like, all right, let me try to copy exactly what he's doing and stuff. And it's not gonna work for them. It's like, or it could, but it's like, you're gonna have to keep looking at what I'm doing every time and go off of my time instead of like coming up with your own stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for me, I took the time. Like, there's a lot of stuff I've done early. Like, I've made music early. I was inspired by a lot of people around me and stuff like that. And I've always loved music. But like, I never forced it. I just let it kind of come to me. Like, I would just take the time. Like, I'm not doing it for anything other than just like for fun. I feel like once you find that thing you just like doing for fun, you're good. Like, you can't be out here trying to do stuff for some type of end result. Like, for me, there's no end goal for just create. Like, I just want to create, and I'm doing it, so I'm already doing what I want to do. You feel me? Like, in my free time, I create. When I get to the point where I have total control of my time, as far as like finances and just like setting up certain things, then I will be able to like do more. So like right now, I'm just like doing reactions. I'm doing what I can. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm keeping it. Shout out my guy Bry C, but he's next up. But you know, ultimately, it's just about just knowing who you are and not forcing anything. You get what I'm saying? You gotta really know who you are and just do it for reasons because you want to do it. Don't do it for like some type of end result. Like, it's a journey. Like, you have to appreciate the journey. Like, for me, my life has been a journey, so that's why I am where I am right now. Because it's like, okay, I went through some stuff. I laid low for a little bit. I had to get right, you know what I mean? Work out, eat better, learn certain information, read books. And then I reached a point where I'm like, yo, I gotta try. So, you know, I tried. I started the channel, made some skits, made some shoe videos, did that, you know, learned certain spiritual stuff. But then there's a lot of stuff going on in my life to where I'm like, you know what, screw it, man. I'm like, screw it. You feel me? So I kind of just stopped because I wasn't comfortable in the position I was. And I had to figure out stuff like trauma and all that. Like, basically, there's like a whole story like that I can't talk about now, but I'd say in the future, like once I reach a certain amount of like people and stuff, and I have a better idea of how exactly I want to put things together. And then once I cause I have a lot of like stuff, honestly. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be mad busy. Like, I got a lot of things I'm taking care of and just like maneuvering with. So once I reach a point to where it's like, all right, I'm not so busy and I get it to how I want, and the channel grows to a certain point and I got certain streamings, then I can talk about that. But right now it's like no one really cares. You know, like, not that nobody cares, it's just, you know, I don't want to feel like I need to explain it 100 times. I'd rather make sure I'm where I want to be, and then like I got the right people, and then they know who I am and whatever. But I just wanted to also say, this is not about me. Like, it is called Dame Theo, and obviously I'm in every video, and You know, that's me. I am Dame Theo. That's me. But at the same time, I have like a bigger picture vision. It's just like, yeah, I'm putting myself out there, but I want to make sure I have some type of, I just want to have fun. That's really what it is. I just want to create. I want to have fun. And every now and then I might say something that would make you think. Like, that's it. But I also be real. Like, I be having fun. I'm not perfect. And I be swearing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really trying to appeal to anyone specifically. It's like, I just really do what I want, you know? Because in this world, there's a lot of things that are like, if you don't find structure within your own life, somebody else is going to find structure for you based on their dream or their business, you know? So that's why it's important to kind of figure out what you like doing. Like, if you know you want to work, then just do that and have fun. Like, I know a lot of people who work, they are happy, they love it, and that's why they're successful. Like, success is really like a state of mind. Like, do you love what you do? I mean, I know tradesmen, they love what they do. I know teachers who love what they do. And I know trash guys, they love what they do. As far as like, they understand, like, okay, I'm in a better position. Like, they could have been somewhere else. They could have been in prison before, and it's like, yo, they're in the outside world. They get to fucking do something other than being stuck. You know what I'm saying? Life is all about like perspective and just like having understanding of things. Obviously, if you grew up in the house your whole life and you heard certain things, you might see a trash guy. Yeah, it's a trash guy. Don't be like him. And it's like, you don't know that, man. You know, you gotta treat people with respect. You feel me? Shout out to the trash men. Shout out to everybody out there. The delivery drivers, the wholesalers. You know what I mean? You gotta treat people with respect, man. The janitor, all that. Because we're all human, you know what I mean? Whenever I go out, I went to Chipotle last night, and you know what I mean? I'll be real. I left. I got home. They gave me the wrong order. They misheard what I said. I wasn't vocal enough, so they gave me the wrong order. I went back and I was talking to them. I was like, yeah, there was a misunderstanding with the order and everything. And so, yeah, we were talking. They made me the other order and stuff. I was very respectful. Like, I'm not out there, hey, I'd be chill. Like, thank you. Can you please? You know what I mean? You gotta say the right words. Like, thank you. I appreciate it. And so I did that. And then, I don't know, I was very respectful. And then there was this girl there. I asked, because like they had the lemonade. I was like, hey, I'm just going to grab this lemonade. I'm going to pay for it. And she gave me it, honestly. I'm going to be real. She just gave me the lemonade. Like, literally, like, she was like, it's cool. Like, it's cool. You can just take it. Like, I don't know. You know how it is in those types of situations. I'm not going to say any. I don't know her. I don't know her. But, like, I was respectful. I treated her respect. I smiled at her. Like, you know, not in like a way to where it's like, but it's just like, I'm just like respectful. Yo, thank you. Are you sure? Like, I didn't just leave. I was like, are you sure? I'll pay. Like, I'll make sure. But, you know what I mean? And I feel like even just me being respectful, that made her day. You get what I'm saying? Like, maybe. I don't know what it is. Maybe she could have found me attractive or whatever the case is, but maybe that's good. Like, it don't matter. It's just like, you got to figure out what. You just gotta be respectful to people, bro. Because a lot of people go through things, you know what I mean? That's how I feel. That doesn't mean just like take things from people. It's like, I speak my mind, man. I don't tolerate certain things, you get what I'm saying? But like, I don't walk this world trying to harm anyone. Like, no, people have families. People have things they're going through. Like, I understand. I get it. I get it. You feel me? But as far as me creating, it's like when I create, I just do what comes to mind. Like, you know, if I even like in the music I've made in the past, like I say, you know what I mean? I speak my mind. I don't care. It's my music. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something to where it's like nobody can tell you anything. It's like, yeah. Like, and the reactions, I'm gonna say what I say. You gotta have something to where you are unapologetically you. Like, that's me in my life. I am unapologetically me. But by me showing respect, like that's me. Like, that's me. I'm a respectful person. Like, you get what I'm saying? I just mind my business, and I try not to get into any type of stuff, because it's like that don't lead anywhere good. So, but also it's like you can't be scared to experience life. So it's like I could try new things, I could meet people, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? But yeah, with that being said, catch you on the next one. Peace. Stay positive.